Hi, everybody. Welcome. Happy Friday. Welcome to some sprints tonight. Right now, it's just me and the lovely Tiffany. We don't know who else is going to pop on. It's a mystery.
You never know.
You never know. What are you reading tonight, Tiffany?
I am doing, well, I have a couple books going on ebook, but I don't think I'll read that tonight just because my eyes are tired. I'm doing A Time to Swill, which is the second Sea Glass Saloon book by Sherry Harris. And then on audio, I'm doing one of the books that Cajun recommended. So it's only like a 3-hour Christmas. What's actually
one of those Audible originals?
Yeah, Audible original. It's actually Hanukkah romance. It's called 8 Winter Nights, and so far it's very cute.
I have that one. It's super cute.
Yeah.
If you're just getting into the Audible originals, there's a couple by Cara Bastone. I'll send you them, the names of them. I read a couple, Call Me Maybe or Call Me Something. Oh my God, they are absolutely delightful.
Oh, cool.
Fantastically delightful. Yeah. They're not Christmas or holiday themed, but they'd be great for like after Christmas if you wanted.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. No, those Audible originals are great because they're short.
Yeah.
And the other one I have to read this month is by Megan Quinn, and it's brand new. It's called Resting Scrooge Face.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny.
So, speaking of audio, tonight I am going to be listening to Red and Gone by Allison Brooks. Brooke.
Yep.
Rainey and I were buddy reading this. Rainey's like, "Oh, I finished it," and I'm like, "Oh, I'm on chapter 12." I'm like 30% of the way through it. That's the kind of week I've had. So I'm gonna just pick it up on audio while I add squares to me blanket.
Nice.
And then I'll probably pick up for the second sprint. We'll see if I'm if I'm not drunk enough. There may be some adult beverages happening during these sprints, people. One Christmas Night by Jules Bennett, which is a Harlequin Desire novel, and it's a accidental pregnancy romance. It's not bad. I'm liking it. I like Jules Bennett's writing, so
yeah.
So somebody, Cajun, is asking for the audio books. You know what? We have a few minutes.
For the audio.
Cara Bastone.
Oh, gotcha.
I think is the author. Yeah, okay. So there she is. So give me a half a second and I can tell you the name of the books. So the first one is Call Me Maybe. It's a Love Lines series is what it's called. So the first book was Call Me Maybe, and the second one is called Sweet Talk. And they're both Audible originals, and they're included if you have the Plus.
Can you add as many of the Plus catalog to your library, or is there a limit?
No, I don't think there's a limit at all. Okay. I think you can go ahead and just add them.
That way I don't forget. I just want to add them.
Agreed.
Cool.
So let's see what we got here.
Got them.
Yeah, and then there's a third one called Seatmates that I haven't read yet, but the first two were both 5-star reads for me. And you know how hard it is to get a 5-star read out of me.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah. So Hannah says, "Hi, everyone. I'm reading The Bodyguard by Catherine Senner. I'm about 7% into it. I still haven't read her yet. I've got to get to her books." Oh, Storm's here. Yay! Just as she's drinking. Welcome. So what are you reading tonight, Storm?
Oh, I have a mixed bag of everything like I did yesterday. So I've got The Murder in Mistletoe by Barb Hahn and Tinsel by Sybil Pounder. It's like a female Santa Claus, like middle grade.
Fun.
Oh,
awesome.
And The Christmas Pig and Plot in the Pendulum on audiobook because I needed to get that done and I wasn't getting the ebook, so I just went ahead and got it off Hoopla so I can get caught up on my library lovers like I want to be. So.
There you go. Awesome. So Cajun says, "Hi, everyone. Reading Christmas Jam Boree, the Jelly Shop Mystery Book number 3. Excellent. Welcome. Mr. Francie, hello. Hi, everyone. Happy holiday season. I'm reading The Christmas Spirit by Debbie May Comer. I very much approve.
I'm waiting on it.
I like that one.
Jillian says, "Hey, y'all. I'm reading The Knife Before Christmas by Jacqueline Frost."
Woohoo.
Excellent. Mr. Francie says, "Oh, I'm rereading that one next." Nadine, hi everyone. I'm 30% into Sleigh Bells Ring by Rayanne Thane. So far, I'm liking the story. I don't think I've read that one by her. I have her new one. What's it called? All Is Calm. I think I'm going to get to it next. So I'm looking
Sleigh Bell Rings is the first one I read by Rayanne Thane. That was last year's.
Was it last year's? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't get last year's. It was the year before. Okay.
Is it part of a bigger series?
I don't think
she writes like. Oh, okay. Because she has like a long-standing series too.
I think she just like puts out a Christmas book every year.
Okay.
Like a standalone Christmas
book.
I
have noticed when I was looking at hers that some of them are hooked up to like her series, but then she has a lot of them that were just like by themselves.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
And I noticed because I saw the UK cover for All Is Calm or All Is Bright. I think it's All Is Bright. The UK cover shows the male lead in a wheelchair. I'm like, oh, I didn't realize that. So I'm very interested now, and I'm looking forward to reading it. So
yeah, that's really, I love that. That's actually really
you
cool.
have that representation in there for sure.
That's really cool.
Cav says, hi everyone. I'll be reading Targeted Witness by Jacqueline Adam. Love inspired suspense. I think this is heard but novel. I'm not sure. Michelle, hello. Stepping into Read More Silent Patient. Excellent.
Nice.
Megan, hey y'all. Happy Friday. I'll be starting a Rover story by Jasmine Warga, a middle grade sci-fi.
Whoa. Okay.
Ooh, interesting. Sarah, you send them to me too. The Audible originals. Yes, I mentioned them. The Cara Bastone books. Jessica says, hello everyone. I'm going to try and finish Faking Under the Mistletoe tonight. Okay, I love the title. Who
I know.
Writes that?
It sounds really cute.
I must know.
You've got too many. You don't need another one.
And I just bought 2 more books yesterday.
Storm.
I went to Walmart on my way to work yesterday morning because I had to get a new unwrapped toy for the work Christmas party. So of course I got books because books are toys. They are better than toys. So I got 2 of the Geronimo Stilton books. They're both Christmassy for the whatever the toy drive. And then while I was there, add to cart.
Yeah, I mean, you needed a little something for yourself.
I was doing a charitable donation. I needed to do something for me.
Are you already like me? Like it's only the 9th, but I feel like, oh my goodness, I'm not getting enough things read. I have so many things I want to read, and
I've only finished 2 books this month. One was a Presents novel, which was 200 pages, and one was a Sweet Valley Twins novel. This is bad. Like, I am not reading. Like, it's ridiculous. I need to get back to the audio because, that's what's helping, like commuting to work, all that stuff. So,
well, there's a lot going on this month too, I mean,
it is. December tends to be a busier month. Mr. Francis says, my blanket looks amazing. Thank you. I love my blankie. XO Rosie, hey, I'm just starting Rest Ye Murdered Gentlemen by Vicki Delaney. Excellent. Cajun asked, did you get into the spirit at your office party? No, I had to drive. But I was telling Tiffany before we popped on, last weekend at my husband's Christmas party, I had a drink and I slept so well that night. Garrett said the same thing. So we stopped at the liquor store tonight. So there might be some adult beverages being consumed on the second half of these sprints. It's my medicine. You leave me alone.
Medicinal medicine.
It's medicinal. Jesse, hello. All started Scrooge Wore Spurs by Janet Daly.
Oh, that's a title.
I want to read all these right now.
Wow. I like it.
Dream says, hello. I'll be reading Apple Cider Slang. Fantastic.
Hi, Dream.
Anita, hi, everyone. I will be continuing a gentlewoman's guide to murder.
Nice.
Sounds great. Caitlin says, thank you. You're welcome, my dear. Mel Mac. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Tiffany. Hi, everyone. You'll notice she missed Storm.
I didn't say. I want noted that Mel Mac that I did not say anything. I was going to let it go, but since it was mentioned, I mean, it did happen, but I wasn't going to say anything. I'm
just saying. Just saying she didn't say it.
For the record.
She says, okay, so here. She says, I'm struggling through Read and Gone by Alison Brooke, which is the one that I'm reading. Now, maybe it's not me. Maybe it's the book. Because I have I'm just like, oh, should I pick it up? She's on page 202 of 312. I'm not liking it any better than book 1. I didn't mind book 1. I don't know. I'm gonna stick with it tonight and see how far I get.
Mel Mag, that just might be a series you need to nix because if you didn't like the first one or the second one.
Yeah. Jessica Lynn says, hello, everyone. Still sick, but doing better today. We'll try and read today. I think I will read Rest You Murdered Gentlemen. Well, I hope that you feel better soon.
Me too.
Megan says, is this your first time reading Catherine Center, Hannah? Kim's book, Life. I am reading Christmas Escape by Sarah Morgan. Am I right? I think that's what she did. Hi, Debbie. Hello. I'm listening to The City Baker's Guide to Country Living by Louise Miller. I've listened to this before around Christmas. That's got the cutest cover. It's that old style truck.
Oh, I love
the truck. I like. Okay.
Actually, that's one of the books that I bought, Tiffany. You were reading the Christmas Cookie Cowboy.
Yep.
That's the one that I bought when I was, because it had the old fashioned truck on the front.
Good. It was good. It was really cute.
And it was on sale at Walmart, so why not? Hello, Melissa. Hi, guys. I'm reading A Holiday by Gaslight by Mimi Matthews. And it is, as Sarah says, absolutely delightful.
Aww.
Hannah, yes. My coworker handed me the book last week and said I might like it. Oh, that's good. Oh, thank you, guys. We have block user. Sorry about that. Sorry about the bot, everybody. I'm actually listening to Call Me Maybe right now. Oh, excellent, Jen. Let us know what you think about it. Yes, thanks, guys. I should add one of you to my to grab the bots for me. The Bodyguard, I like The Bodyguard okay, but if you like that, you should try What You Wish For by her. Really enjoyed that one. Oh, that's good to know, Megan. Debut novel. Gotta love autocorrect. Okay, thanks, Kath. I had a feeling it wasn't me. Megan says, okie dokie, I'll add it to my want to read. There's no such thing as too many books. So true. Book buying is self-care, yes, because I will be restarting the Read What You Own challenge on January 1st.
See?
So, in other words, she's buying them all now.
You're damn right. I went down the other day.
She's just trying to be prepared.
Right? Like, what if there's something happens?
And you know what? Michelle's got it. There you go.
Charity begins at home. Yep.
I can't say anything. There's piles of books all over my room.
I just started this morning watching your book haul, your historical romance book haul, and I had to leave, and I'm like, damn it, I'll watch it later. I have about a quarter left in a book called Well Traveled by Jen DeLuca. It's set in Ren Fairs. Oh, yes. I like that series. It's a really cute series.
I was going to say, that one's a pretty popular series.
Yeah. Hi, everyone. I'm reading The Cater to Cookie Exchange by Isis Crawford. Very good.
I like that series.
We'll be sprinting in just 2 minutes, everybody. Debbie says, my daughter absolutely loves Geronimo Stilton when she was growing up. Great choice. Thank you. I was a little bit nervous, but I thought it would work for boys or girls. You know, like Melmac, does anyone realize that when you type and post that there are bots? If the host sees your post, the chances are pretty good that they see the bots post already too. Thanks, Melmac.
Yeah, the bots are usually before the,
Yep. Nadine, oh, how great are these book titles? The Spurs.
Spurs. I'm loving it. I love it. Happy Friday,
Danielle. Thank you. Yes. Lisa says, hi, y'all. Gonna start the Harlequin duet by Jill Chavez, Kiss Me, Katie. The first story since I finished one book this month. I'm starting this duet now. Nice. And if you want, because the books are listed separately on Goodreads, you could say you read 2 books for that one.
There you go.
2 for 1. Kim's book Life says yes. Melmac. I seriously wonder if the Haunted Library series is where the audio improves the series. Maybe the narrator makes it better. Reading the print version does nothing for the series. It's brutal. I agree, Melmac. I was struggling through the book.
I've done both of them. I've done the whole. Well, I'm caught up on the series, and I do it all on Audible or not Audible, audio.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I think it's a okay series. It's an average series. But if you're not enjoying it in print, I don't know that you're going to enjoy it that much on audio. You might try it, but might not be the series for you. Because I hear a lot of people, they just don't jive with it.
Yeah.
And so sometimes like an audiobook can make it better because, it just...
You can focus on other things, like it's not, you know,
But
I don't know. We'll
yeah.
see. I'll see how I do on the sprint. And he says, hi, y'all. I'm listening to The Christmas Murder Mystery by Jack Murray. Very good. Just a couple more comments. Hannah says, I do have to say, Doomful of Sugar was a fun book.
Yeah.
Melmac did a great job with that buddy read.
I am so excited about that series.
What book too soon, Jessica says.
It was one of my favorites in a long time. That's why. So she's coming on the Christmas one, and I can't wait to see.
Oh, fun! That's going to be awesome.
Christmas. Yeah,
that's going to be awesome. All right, I think. Oh, Cajun says I adore the Isis Crawford series. So we're going to stop the comments right there, and we're going to sprint to the top of the hour because I think Tiffany and I need to eat. All right, everybody, happy reading.
Happy reading, everyone.
So how was everybody's sprints?
Good. I ate cheese pizza, by the
Yum.
way. And then I actually forgot that I was listening to another book that I needed to work on. So it's called, wow, I already forgot. Hold on. It's a Christmas romance. It's a NetGalley. I need to really work on it more. It is called, come on. So This Is Christmas by Jenny Holiday.
Oh, Jenny Holiday. Okay. Very good. How'd you do, Storm?
Good. I got to 15% on the Christmas pig, and then I switched off, and I'm at 52 pages on the mistletoe and murder.
Nice. I also ate. I had pizza. We had panzerottis, right? Deep fried pizza.
I've never heard of that.
Okay, so it's like a pizza pocket, right? But they're deep fried.
Oh.
Because that makes them extra healthy. And pepperoni cheese. You get like 2 for like $15. So Garrett gets what he likes in his, and I get, right? So I had that, and then I listened to about 10%, I guess, of the audiobook. And I did. I texted Garrett because he's in the basement watching hockey. I'm like, this is dangerous. So this is what I'm drinking. Mike's Hard Lemonade, but it's like blue freezy. It tastes like a freaking blue freezy. Oh. I'm like, this is dangerous. So I'm just gonna...
Yeah.
But yeah, fun times. Hannah says that's how I feel with the Bake Shop series by Meg Langslow. They are much better on audio. Oh, and Meg Langslow. Excuse me. I've only listened to the Meg Langslow on audio, and I do like them. I would read a series set at a Ren Fair. There's also a Ren Fair series by Joyce and Jim Levine, which I have but haven't read yet. Oh, interesting, Melmac. Do you know the name of it?
I know that I was trying to find them, and they're very hard to find. But you read print, so you might not have as much.
Yeah, I was gonna say a lot of theirs. I think you have to buy the print. So.
That sucks. The Ren Fair ones. I think the first one is called Well Matched. The series. Melmac says Domeful of Sugar is so good. A great series review. Doomful. I can tell.
One of my favorites.
There will be at least 2 more, but okay, in the maple syrup series. Nice. Hi, Pat. Good evening, everyone. Finishing up. Excellent. Jinx says, I really like the 2 sisters in the catering business. Yeah, that's a cute series.
Libby and Bernie. I like them too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I like the dad too.
Yes. Hannah says, I don't know why, but Domeful of Sugar reminded me of the Cider Shop series. I haven't read it yet.
Oh, it's so good.
I liked it, but I don't think I liked it as much as everybody else did.
Oh my gosh, it was one of my favorites I loved it.
That's fair. Pat says, good evening, everyone. Finishing up A Christmas Affair by Jodie Thomas. Finished reading Targeted Witness by Jacqueline Adams, Love Inspired Suspense, December 2022. Ooh, did you like it, Pat? Started reading Love Inspired Cold Case, Evidence Uncovered by Jacqueline Thomas, December 2022. One's very good. I started reading this afternoon, and halfway through it, that's fantastic.
Wow.
Well done. And yes, thank you for thumbs up, everybody.
Aw, Pat, that's nice.
Hermione says, hi, everyone. Still currently reading Heavy Crown by Sophie Lark, and Welcome to Winterville by Carrie Elks on my Kindle. Very good.
Sarah, did you hear me talk about I finished that category romance?
No.
I finished the category romance. I gave it like 3 cups of coffee, but I don't know if it was just the author or a category, category romance. I don't know because I don't know that I'd never read one, but I enjoyed it. Like I said, I gave it 3 cups of coffee, but some of the dialogue was so cheesy. The other thing is I was really taken back because she does the cardinal sin, or what I think of as a cardinal sin, in a book, and a dog gets hurt. And at first I thought that they like said the dog was gone, and I was like, what kind of animal smut am I reading? I was so like, what is this? And I was so upset. Happy to report the dog makes it, but I just would rather not. I don't.
I'm
like
with you.
that at all.
That to me is a trigger warning.
Oh,
right? Like
yeah,
we talk about if like animal injury,
yeah,
hurt. I agree.
Kill
Absolutely.
all the humans, but don't touch the dog.
Oh God,
Well,
kill
of
everyone.
course.
But leave the
I
dog
mean-
alone. I remember
That's what my friend will dock a star. If a dog dies or any kind of animal dies, she docks a star. So
well,
like,
she's
it could be
better
a
than I am because I was like really close to the end and still was going to DNF with like that close to the end. And I was like, I don't know what I've gotten. This is I was not.
So it could be like a 5 star. She could really like it, but if that happens, it gets 4 stars. Like it doesn't
I'm with her. I'm with her, Storm. I'm backing
There's,
her up on this one.
one of the Kristen Higgins books. I can't remember which one. The cover of it is a puppy in a basket, and all you see are like their boots. Anyway, the first in the Gideon Cove series. At the beginning, the dog dies, but it's like of old age. And then the progress of the story is that she adopts a puppy, and right. But that scene just breaks me, and I reread the book twice, but I still give it 5 stars because it's like it's a natural. You know, so there's ways it's done well.
Yeah,
and you understand.
She will too. Like
Mhm.
if the dog or if an animal dies and there's a reason behind the fact that the animal dies, then she's a little bit more okay with it. But I mean,
Yeah.
if it's like if she's reading a horror book and like something horrible happens to the dog, then she's
Yeah.
like,
Well,
like,
and especially like I agree, Storm, because I mean I'm assuming that she's a lot like me because natural progression of
yeah,
life is different than like somebody intentionally hurt the animal, right? So that's a big difference. I read The Art of Racing in the Rain. Have you guys read that?
No.
It's told from a dog's perspective, and it's about God, it's been a while. The guy, his owner's a race car driver or something like that. But like it's from him as a puppy to, through life. And that's different, like much in my mind, much different than
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, we'll be reading it like buddy reading or whatever. And if one of us gets to that part where something like that happens first, we're always like, dog alert, dog alert. So that we're prepared whenever we get to it.
That movie that came out years ago, the End of the World movie, whatever it was, 2020 something, I can't remember.
2012.
There's a scene in the movie.
Was it 2012?
I think so. There's a scene in the movie where like they're all in this car and they're like trying to run away, and there's a dog that didn't make it into the car. I could have cared less. The car could have exploded. Just make sure the dog's okay. Just like save the dog.
That's why I always say when I always talk about it when they had that movie Meg, and there's that big shark, and there's that little dog paddling in the water, and I'm like, that dog better live.
oh
And he makes it out alive. So I'm like, okay, so because it was like if that dog dies, then I'm probably gonna give this a bad rating.
That's right.
Little dog better live.
That's what we have is a separate animal rating.
right.
Cheryl says, hello, everyone. I'm late because I was watching a different live for an hour. Unacceptable, Cheryl. Just kidding. I'm going to read in the next sprint if you have another. Yes, we are going to have another in just a few minutes. Barb says, I'm working while doing sprints. Don't tell the boss. Be cool.
Be cool, everyone. Just
We're cool. We're
look
cool.
straight ahead. We're good.
Barbara, it's our little secret. Okay, that sounds super creepy. She's laughing.
Nobody tell the boss she's on.
There was a meme I saw. Sorry, there was a meme I saw
you're
of a
fine.
dog in a car, and the dog looks so stiff, and he's looking just like straight ahead. He's like everything is just so stiff looking. And the meme says, I was pulled over and I told my dog to be cool. Not to, like that. It was so funny.
Nina got to 45%. I got to the first kiss in my book. I like that. That's like, I got to the first kiss.
There you go.
Hannah made it 22%.
Nice.
Excellent. Michelle, you just scared the bejesus out of me. Sorry, literally jump when you talk. I try to be quiet. I'm not as good as Krista from Books and Jams. She's got that like teacher voice, you know?
I think it just depends. If it's like super quiet in your house, it doesn't matter how loud you are or how soft you are. It's still like, oh, there's something happening.
We should be able to have a ding like ding, ding, ding.
Well, we all know we shouldn't use the timer because that didn't go over well when I tried that.
Oh.
Because it made a beat or whatever really loud or something, and everybody's like, scared the crap out of me. No. I was like, well, I was trying. I had a little countdown timer, but yeah.
I want to try and figure it out like next time I do sprints to do like the ASMR room.
Oh.
Put them on the screen. I think those are pretty cool. Yeah. Jessica Ann says 37 pages read and 40 more to go. Fantastic.
Oh, nice, Jessica.
Mr. Francie said made it's chapter 10 of The Christmas Spirit by Debbie Maycomer. Really enjoying it. Excellent.
Yeah, I hope they get to that soon.
Michelle read 67 pages. Fantastic. Hannah says, I have that book on hold, so this is Christmas. Excellent. KJ made 56%. Great.
Nice.
TK Madsen was driving home when started. Got dog taken care of, food in the oven. And now on page 229 of 322. Great job.
Oh, PK, that was really productive. And what are you having for supper?
That's the most important question. We don't care what you're reading. We want to know what you're eating.
Well, I do want to.
I want to know what you're reading. Tiffany wants to know what you're eating.
I'd prefer to know both.
There we go. Jen says, hi, everyone. Just getting here. Welcome, Jen. Thanks for joining us. Barbara, do you ever feel like you left out reading neutrally books? Like the finished copy could be different. Oh, NetGalley books.
Oh.
Yeah. You left out. Yeah. Like that's what because I always see that when I'm reading a NetGalley book. So like, this is not the finished manuscript, blah, blah, blah. Right.
I don't feel left out, but there are times where I think, I hope they do something better with the rest.
There's sometimes when I was like, I hope they catch that bad word, because it's like
or something like that,
or whatever in the because it really doesn't make sense.
I was reading a finished copy of a Heather Graham book years ago, and halfway through the book, she changed the name of the main character for like 2 chapters, and then it went back to the.
Oh, that's hilarious!
I'm like, someone missed that in editing.
Like multiple times, I would think, and
because it was like for 2 whole chapters, and I'm like reading it like, who is this person now, and what are they doing? I don't understand. And the whole left out thing, though, is that I wouldn't know if they change it. Yeah, because I'm not reading. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, sometimes I wish they do make some changes.
Mm-hmm. PK, yes, Well Met, I think, is the first one in that Jen DeLuca series. Danielle says, I read the December 9th chapter of The Christmas Mystery by Jostine Gardner? Nice. I think I'm saying that right. Melmac, my favorite cozy series debuts of 2022 were A Doom Full of Sugar and Bayou Book Thief. That's the one that you really like, right, Storm?
Yeah, I was going to say, I agree with the Bayou Book Thief because that's one of my favorite author's newest book, newest series.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I have that on my 2023 series to start.
The number 87 on that list there, Tiffany?
No, it's on the final. And she's going to be at Malice, so I'm going to try to read it before then.
Ooh, that's exciting.
There goes her list of 23.
I know. I was looking at the authors that are attending as of today, and I was like, dang, I already put my video officially out, so I can't just change it and then not say like.
No, your next video. Authors that are going to be at Malice that I'm going to read.
Well, I could do a video just like on that. And like, so just tell April I'm going to be I'm taking a little detour.
Yeah, this is my detour because these are the authors I need to read.
Cajun says, I just DNF if something happens to an animal. And 1-star it. And he got to 11%. Great job. Melmac, I don't even like when cats catch mice in cozies I read. Elvis catches mice in the Second Chance Cat series, and I cringe. I know cats do that, but I don't want to read about it. Don't ask me what Bernard does to mice in our household.
I almost thought I was going to get mad at
I
the
agree.
last Virgin River book that I read, the Harvest Moon, because there's a little puppy in it, and it's a kid's trying to take care of it and trying to prove that she can do this all on her own, and she doesn't pay attention to the puppy, and you hear a pop, there's a pop, and then and she's like, oh, the lights went out. She's like, oh no, so she's trying to find her dog. Is like it chewed a cord.
Ooh.
And it was just kind of life, and I'm like, ooh, that little puppy better not die. I was like, oh, am I gonna have to like, oh,
Robin Carr? Robin Carr.
Yeah. I was like, but it ended up being okay. Just they had to take some of its tail off because it scorched its tail and its mouth was burned. And I said that shock went all the way through that poor puppy.
That is a teachable moment right there.
It is. Do not chew cords.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Cajun says, at a concert, they were doing the song Wildfire, and I was almost sobbing, and my friend was like, it's the effing horse, isn't it? Yep. One of the reasons I won't watch A Dog's Journey on purpose is they treated one of the dogs so terribly during filming of one of the scenes. It was horrible. Ooh.
Oh. Well, I've never heard of A Dog's Journey because I don't, but wow.
That's not good.
Yeah.
No, Mac, I'm glad there's going to be another sprint because I didn't read during the first one. Quelle surprise.
Do we feel surprised about that one?
Right? Kim says she read 47 pages. Great job. Great, Krista. Just hopping on. I heard my name right away. Yes, you and your lovely, soft teacher's voice.
Not at all like us. You're very
So I got not an award at the Christmas party today, but my 2 years of service, I got this like portfolio albumy thingy. So they said my name and I had to go up and everybody in the room was cheering and like the head of the company, she's like, yeah, and everyone knows Sarah. And I'm like, that's either a good thing or a bad thing.
Yeah.
Clearly I am memorable.
Clearly.
Hannah says, Tiffany used to talk full volume coming back from sprints and it scared me.
This Tiffany?
No. Well, sometimes if I'm like into the book or whatever and I'm not paying attention to the time, I try to contain myself, but there's been a few times when I've like jumped a little bit because I'm like, I wasn't expecting the voice to come on.
Michelle says, the laptop was by my ear and I'm reading into the ending of the book where she's telling what happened the night her husband was murdered and she found him and she was found in the room with his body. Don't. I even looked to see how much time was left and knew it was super soon.
She was in a suspenseful part.
There you go. We'll read this one and then we'll jump into some sprints. I'm hoping to finish up Juliet's Answer, nonfiction November carryover. And I just want to be done with that at this point. I should be able to finish it tonight. I read that one, Krista. I quite enjoyed it. But no, absolutely. Anything you carry over, you just want to get it done.
And there's some bots. There's some bots in there. Just
thank you, dear. Appreciate it. Block. There we go. Thank you much. All right. So we will sprint to the top of the hour.
Sounds good.
Happy
reading.
Happy reading. How did we all do during our sprints?
Sorry, the voice was very calm. I liked it. Good. I actually just watched a YouTube video while we were sprinting because I was just too tired.
That's fair.
Yeah. So
How'd you do, Storm? Oh, you're muted.
About knocked my laptop off too. I said I made my rounds. I read a little bit in Tinsel, and I'm on page 69. And I read a little bit on this one, and I don't know where I'm at. I think I'm on page 59.
Ooh.
And I'm on 72% on Plot in the Pendulum. So
nice.
I think I will have to listen to that till I finish it tonight, probably.
That's a good idea. I am a little over halfway through now, Read and Gone. And now that I'm listening to it on audio, it's going much better.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Good. So I think I've got 2 hours and 20 minutes left on it or so. So I'll probably finish it tomorrow. And that's the speed I'm listening to it at. Because that's how Audible shows it to you. Which,
yeah.
My biggest complaint about Audible is, can I just see the percentage that I'm through the book, please?
Exactly. I agree.
You used to be able to do it, but you can't anymore. Anyway, that's my rant for the tonight. Hannah says, sometimes the format of the book bothers me on NetGalley. I agree.
Yeah.
When you get those ones that give you the numbers.
Or they have the large, the double space in between sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
Or you'll be reading it and all of a sudden it pops up the title of the book in the middle.
So how it's the page would be formatted clearly, but it's oh God, that's annoying.
Yeah.
So PK says, chicken thighs in oven for dog. Your dog eats better than I do.
Wow. I was going to say, yeah.
Yeah. Husband picking up Taco John's for his dinner. I'm currently doing a food plan called Eat. Eat like a bear. A ridiculously big salad once a day. I've lost 50 pounds since June the 1st. Tomorrow's salad is Thai beef.
That is incredible. Congratulations.
Wonderful accomplishment.
That was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I must say that my dog Dresden eats fairly well. Even though she does have her own food, she does sit by Dad and give him the stare down and barks at him until he tosses her part of his food.
That's Presley in our house. We went to Burger King the other day and Garrett got bacon on his Whopper for the cat.
Yeah, I've been giving him, we got some hot dogs and I'll chop up a half a hot dog and I'll put it on Dad's plate so that he can eat his own food and give her hot dog.
Oh, that's
so
funny.
He thinks she's eating his food.
Yeah. I love it. Oh, hello. Thank you for joining us. Cheryl says, yay, I might have a babysitting job tomorrow with my favorite 2-year-old boy. Aww. Yay, that's exciting.
That's awesome. Sweet.
Awesome. Cajun says, I hate it when someone is telling a story about an animal and says it turns out well. That means something bad happened and I don't want to know. And Hermione just bought Christmas in His Bed by Sasha Summers, a Mills & Boon Blaze romance, which I'm using for my spicy and light prompts. However, I'm not reading as fast as I want to this month. That's the way a lot of us are going. But Sasha Summers is a fabulous. I got to interview her on the channel. She's so sweet.
Oh, that's awesome.
Is she the one that did the summer?
The honeybee one.
Yeah, that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which I never finished.
Oh, it's so good.
I tracked and stuff. So I've got to next
You'll
year.
Get back to it
Next year. I'll have to start all over.
There's always next year.
Yep.
So I might only get a couple of Harlequin Mills and Boone Christmas romances this month. That's okay.
Yep. I say if you read one, you participated. So
100%. Pat says, just found on my Kindle Cindy Bell, the chocolate-covered Cozy Mysteries box set, 1 through 10 on Kindle Unlimited.
That's awesome.
That is fun. And then she says, finished reading The Christmas Affair by Jodie Thomas. It was a very good, 4 stars. I do love her writing.
I like Jodie Thomas too.
Now, she's an author you need to read in order. Her Ransom Canyon, because they go from one to the other, they meld in. So
I was telling them yesterday that this one's making me go kind of cringe a little, and because it's no, I think it's either number 4 or 5 in the series, but they keep talking about the main character's father who was murdered, but it's not part of this book, and so I'm like, was that in another one? And I haven't read it yet because I read out of order.
I was looking at my comments on my Vlogmas day, and my friend Mandy's like, "It makes me cringe every time you say you read out of order," and I'm like,
"That's that. I liked it. I pushed the like button on it. I know what you mean."
You guys are hilarious. Pat, getting ready for bed. A friend of mine is coming to go Christmas craft fair and checking out any yard sales. She went last weekend to a yard sale and bought 50 silhouette books for $5.
What?
I never see deals like that. Never.
Yeah, I really wish that the shipping wasn't so expensive to Canada, because there's the place up that we go to, the Finicky Fox, and like it's like Blaze. It's like and there's like so many Blaze, and they're like $1.50 or whatever it is. And I was like, I would grab so many of these for Sarah because she likes the Blaze ones, but it's so expensive.
I'm telling you, we were joking around in that live show. Was it Monday? About having the trip that we're all going to meet up at that bookstore in Tennessee. Yeah. I'm bringing a U-Haul, and I'm just hitting spots on my way through. I'll get back to the border. Open up the back. Okay. Just be booked.
And they're going to open it up and they go, "Are you starting a used bookstore?"
Right.
It's like, no,
sir, this is for my personal collection.
But when I bring these home, I'm now going to be living in the U-Haul because my husband's going to be like, no. So good night, Pat. I'm pretty sure I already said good night to you, but
bye, Pat.
Yeah,
probably long gone.
And then Nita saying good night too. She read to 48%. See you tomorrow. Michelle finished. It was pretty good. Really didn't expect the ending. Well, that's good.
Nice.
Fantastic. Okay, got to the second kiss. It's adorable. Sleigh Bells Ring is a really sweet story. I have 100 pages to go.
I liked it. I gave it 5 stars last year.
Was that the Rand Thane?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I thought, yeah. Jessica Ann, I finished my book, gave it 4.5 stars. Fantastic. Anna made it to 31%. PK has 25 pages left. Stacy joined late but got 30 minutes of my audio listen to. Fantastic.
Wow,
and you're never late. Never, ever late.
That's right. Right on time.
One of my cats in my book keeps taking ornaments off the tree and bringing them to bed to play with.
Well, I mean, they are like toys. So there you go.
I bought these felt ornaments that are like stuffies almost.
Yeah.
And they're the ones that go on the very bottom of the tree. So if the cats get at them, it's not that big a deal.
Hey, that's a good idea.
Oh,
I imagine most like cat owners having like this thing around their Christmas trees.
Baby gates?
Yeah.
A shock field? No.
Sorry, we just got an Amber Alert on our phone.
Oh, no.
2 missing children in Toronto. Mr. Fancy made it to chapter 12 in the Christmas spirit. I know I keep saying it, but I'm really enjoying this book. Nope, say it as many times as you can.
It was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that one. I gave it 5 stars.
I've had it on hold for a long time.
Yeah, well, it's the new one, right?
Yeah, it's the new one, and it's very popular right now.
Yeah,
it's Debbie. It's Queen Debbie. You're
right.
Into it at the Christmas season. You're Cajun says she made it to 82%. Great. Chris says I have 10 pages left, but I'm switching to a Christmas read, either a Susan Mallory, a Brenda Novak, or a Christmas mystery by Georgette Hare. Help.
Nice.
Well, I'm gonna say either A or B. Susan Mallory or Brenda Novak.
Mallory.
Susan Mallory is less spicy than Brenda Novak. And Georgette Hare is less spicy than both the previous two.
I've only read Brenda Novak, so...
Oh, you should read the Fool's Gold series.
Oh, you've got to read the Fool's Gold series, Storm.
It's the order too, Mallory. Oh, it's really great.
Yep, it is. Chasing Perfect is still one of my favorites. It's in my top 10. I love that book.
It's great.
I've had Fool's Gold actually on my I need to try this list for a long time.
Well, then it goes next year.
So next year.
Ooh, I will buddy read it with you again.
There you go.
I could reread through that series. That's the only series I talked about at one of my Vlogmas. I think it's the second or third book where it's the secret baby trope. It's the only time it's ever worked for me in a book.
That's cool.
There you go.
I feel like I have read A Fool's Gold when I used to read Out of Order.
Out of Order?
I know. It was like a Christmas one or something. Is there a Christmas in it?
There's several Christmas books in it, yes.
Yeah, I feel like it was
Storm.
I used to like read Out of Order a lot. Well, when it comes to romances, until I don't know, I turned OCD at some point and I couldn't do it anymore. I don't know what happened, but
That's okay. It's all right. Melmac, I didn't read. I'm distracted by the Hallmark Channel.
I was distracted too, right, but I was laughing because you were saying that you didn't read the first one, so you hoped we to get read.
Melmac, put on subtitles next time. Then you're reading as you're watching the movie.
There you go. Yeah. Yeah.
Jesse says, I read 122 pages of Scrooge Wore Spurs.
I love
Enjoying
that
the story a lot. I have a couple of bingos on Sarah's board. Fantastic.
Excellent,
I need to look up that book. I'm going to bring up Goodreads so I don't forget to do that. That's important.
I feel like if I don't get through all my books that I can double up a lot of my ones that can, because this is it's like sweet, but it's country and it's it's like I can double up.
Well, like the first one that I finished, the Caitlin Cruz book, that's for big city, but in the background are the lights of the buildings, so that would work for both of those. Also for spicy. So there's 3 in 1.
There you go.
Like this one is my spicy and snow.
and lights.
Yeah, and it does have lights and
look at that. Yeah.
And it could be country. And it could be
country. Yes.
Basically it's a bingo in one book.
Yeah, right. It's a bingo.
Just everybody read this one and you'll be okay.
Yeah, exactly. And because it's Maisie Yates, just read it.
I'm gonna see where my book falls in. I think I got a blackout.
Fantastic. You say if you could find one that fits all the prompts. It's both sweet and spicy. I'm just distracted by Christmas movies in general. Earlier it was White Christmas on AMC. Nice. And he says only read 2% and cooked soup. Well, that is productive and delicious.
I love soup.
Mm-hmm. Anna, my dogs are outside so they can't hear how the other dogs eat, or they would get ideas.
I know, Hannah, right?
Melmac, the battle of wills between pets and their humans. It's true. Occasionally, I used to get kids' fries at Burger King because they get their onion rings for cats. Can't have onions. And Shlomo gave me the sad face when he didn't get his fries.
Oh.
When I brought my pizza up here for dinner to sit and eat, Presley followed me up and I told him off because I don't feed him. Everybody else in this house does. I do not. And he'd lay here at the end of the bed with this like I kicked him. No, I'm not feeding you because you're too fat.
And Dresden knows where the snacks are kept up here. And she'll walk over there and she'll look and she'll start barking at them. Oh. And I'm like, are you saying you want a snack? And she barks at me when the water bowl is empty.
Oh.
She's got to alert you.
Yes.
You could be dying of thirst.
Bernard, the water dish doesn't even have to be empty. It just has to have fur in it. And he pushes it with his paw. Excuse me. This is not up to stuff.
When Cairo feels like he hasn't had enough food, after he gets done eating, he will push the bowl to the center of the room. And so I can see it. I wouldn't have known he just ate it all, but he's got to show me. And then he'll proceed when he really wants me to feel guilty to lick the bowl. I got to get the last drop because I'm still so hungry, Mama. I'm withering away to nothing.
Look at this. You're making me lick the bowl. I'm so hungry.
Yeah. We say to Bernard all the time, we're like, you're such a drama queen.
Yeah.
If there's a divot in the dry food dish, Bernard will not eat it. You have to take a teaspoon and put it in the top, and then he'll eat it. Drama queen.
It's funny how animals can be so particular about
Mhm.
things.
Oh, absolutely. They really do have personalities, 100%. And anyone who says they don't, Macy gives me side eye when I tell her no people food. Yeah, that was Presley earlier. I was getting cut eye. Jesse says, pets can be so demanding while giving us the humans yeah, we're the servants.
Right?
Servants.
Oh, totally.
That's the joke that I was seeing. It said, dogs have owners, cats have staff. Yes, Hannah, we might all need to bring you hulls. Well, Mac, you could have a special cat tree with catnip ornaments. I would do that. I
Sarah,
absolutely would do that.
I saw a vet sign. I think it was in a picture though. I think it was on a meme. But anyways, I saw a vet sign that said, if cats had the ability to text you, they wouldn't. It's like that's pretty actually hilarious.
Yeah. Cats don't give a shit.
Yeah.
The one that I saw it was a video, and it was like a cat looking down on like the camera, and it's like, my cat at my funeral. Are you getting up? Because I need to be fed. Like,
You should watch the cat video on YouTube. It's like a short, so it's like just put in cats and the blinds.
mm-hmm.
This cat's just looking out the window and it's not bothering anybody, but the guy like reaches behind him. I think it was like putting a glare on the TV, and he closes it, and the cat opens it, and he closes it, and the cat opens it, and one more time he closes it, and the cat just stops and turns real slow and opens it, and then reaches to the next blind and opens it too. Like, this thing is like, it's hysterical. The whole time he's looking at him as he's doing it.
Yeah.
Like, that's a cat.
That's right. That's cat.
hysterical.
That's the definition of catitude right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it was so funny.
Cajun says, I just gave up having a tree after the first year I had cats. That's why I got the Charlie Brown tree with its one little ornament that sits on the table. I have to say, I've never, ever had a problem with cats trying to climb the tree.
Oh,
Never.
wow.
But I think because my trees are very sad looking, so maybe they're like, I feel bad for the tree. I'll just leave it alone. Will the tree survive? Mine will. Melmac, I have a couple of Susan Mallory books on my TBR. I haven't read anything by her yet. She's one of what I refer to as my Holy Trinity. Susan Mallory, Cheryl Woods, and Susan Wiggs. Michelle says, when my friends have a breakup, I buy them a cake that says Alan is an ass. The other said Scott. I love that. I love that. Jesse, no catnip tree would be down in 3.5 minutes. I agree. Melmac, Storm is becoming the group signature out of order reader. Storm, it's now what you're known for. The world will be set right again in January.
Well, it's like there's only 4 books in this series, and so I'm like, next year on the SAS, it's like read the 3s or whatever, or the trilogies, the 3s, and I'm like, this one's going on my list because I need to do 1, 2, and 3 because I got to catch up to 4.
Okay, so you're reading 4, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Jesse says we didn't put up a tree for that reason. Understandable.
Yeah.
I'm working on the blackout cover all on the category romance bingo board. 3 more books to go. Good for you.
Wow.
Nice,
Fantastic. Cajun says my goal for next year is to black out 1 readathon with as few books as possible. I love that.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying.
Cajun, it's amazing how none of us spoil our pets. No, we're horrible people. Cheryl, hey everyone, just joined. Darla loves French fries. She even does a dance when you say the word French fries. I love that. Jenny, my dog woke me once at 5 a.m. crying. I jumped out of bed thinking she was hurt. She ran right for her treat box. Oh! Seriously, you woke me crying for a treat.
Oh, I'm not laughing at you. I just, as a dog owner, I feel like we relate. We feel it.
Yeah.
I keep a bag of temptation treats up here for when I'm working from home because I don't want to go up and down the stairs. So I'll get up in like 4 o'clock in the morning to go use the washroom. and I'll come back in the room and Presley's sitting on the bed looking at me like, hey, since you're up, would you mind? It's a couple hours till breakfast.
Yeah.
Jesse says, I'm listening to audiobooks at night to help me go to sleep, but it doesn't work. Still up at 4 a.m. listening. I finished Murder on Wall Street by Victoria Thompson this morning.
Because you picked a good series to listen to.
Yeah.
Great choice.
I don't even try and can be listening to the audiobook. And the next morning I'm like, when I went to bed last night, those people were not together. They hated each other and now they're married. Something happened in between here. And I fell asleep and now I put like sleep timer. I try to, so it doesn't get too far ahead of me.
I always
make exact opposite. I'm out.
I make fun of Dad because I always ask him if he's watching Backs of Eyelids because he'll be in his room and I'll go in there and he's like, and I said, so are you enjoying your show? And he's like, yeah, it's really good. Like, are you sure that the same show is even on now? Because you were watching like, CSI, but now it's like on NCIS or something like that.
That is hilarious. That's hilarious. Hi, Nikki. Yay, sprints. We're actually probably finishing in the next few minutes. So sorry, Nikki. Hopefully the next ones you can catch. Melmac, pets have legit treat emergencies and not just dogs and cats. My guinea pigs have several treat emergencies every single day. To be fair, so do we. Every now and then I want a cookie.
Yes. And it is an emergency at that time.
It really is. So, what's coming up on your channel, Tiffany? You're doing sprints tomorrow, right?
Yes, the Killing Time with Cozy's live at 4 p.m. Eastern. And then I'm going to film my November wrap up on Sunday.
That's okay.
It is what it is. And then I'm going to be working on the video of before I start these 23 series. I need to read these authors from Alice. That's going to be the actual name.
Stop. Must read first.
Must read first.
I would have just changed it, but darn it, I went and already uploaded the video.
Well,
Tomorrow's is just a regular chat, right? It's not
it's not a scavenger hunt day, just a regular chat and reading sprints at 4 p.m.
Awesome.
I thought so because I was like, I'm in trouble because I haven't read my other one yet.
You feel like it's a school assignment, right? Like, teacher Tiffany's going to be mad at me.
Yes, you all know me.
Although it's like a winter. I think what is it? A weather setting or something is the next one. Like it's some kind of weather. So I feel like even if I don't like read a cozy or something, I have plenty of like winter.
100%. We've all been reading Christmas books.
I have snow ones, so I got winter settings. I'm okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What do you got coming up, Storm?
Well, I have my normal like Sunday. That's gonna be the wrap up of the week. But I also, if I get it edited tomorrow, I'd like to put it up as my most read authors of the year. I did a little video on that.
Oh, I like that idea a lot. That's great.
I was curious to see, and I read like a lot, and some of it's because I was trying so hard with series to like catch up with series. So like I read a lot of the same series, so I read a lot from that author. So
that's great.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
What about you, Sarah?
Just my Saturday chat, what I'm currently reading tomorrow, and then my vlog. And of course, Vlogmas, which I always go into it thinking this is such a great idea. And by now I'm just like,
oh no.
How many more days? No, I'm just kidding. I really do like doing it. It's fun because I'm trying to keep them.
Yours are nice and low key. So I mean,
all my videos are low key.
But it's just like it's like it's such an easy like concept. You got your tea, you got your like
got my yarn, exactly.
Your a book,
and those 3 books in a row with the same premise.
Yeah, that was so funny.
Cracked me up.
It's like, are all your Christmas books the same?
Yeah, about nieces and nephews and all the things. Yes, next time, Nikki, for sure. Yes, us humans do have treat emergencies. Tiffany's must read before Malice TBR. I like
Exactly.
the title. And he says, is there a list of the advent calendar anywhere? Description box below. I copied and pasted it.
Awesome.
Hannah says tomorrow is an advent calendar live. This was also an advent calendar live.
Yes.
Yes, we all have plenty of wintery books. Thank you. What YouTube do I look for the advent live? Go to Beach Bum Bookworm. She'll be linked below, PK. So please go check her out. And subscribe to Tiffany too. And Storm. Subscribe to both these ladies. Oh, hold on. Let me do this. There's their names. If anybody wants to see them, take a note. Sarah, enjoying the teas from the advent calendar for Vlogmas. Made me buy one for my friend. Oh, great.
Oh, I love that.
Great. Not teas. I can spell occasionally. That's okay. I knew what you meant.
Yeah.
So anyway, guys, that is it. Please join us tomorrow over on Tiffany's channel. And thank you, Tiffany. Thank you, Storm, for joining me tonight. And I hope the rest of y'all have a great Friday.
Bye, Sarah.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye, everyone.
Thank
See
you.
tomorrow.